In this video, I'm looking at 7 of the best Black Friday deals happening over on Plugin Boutique right now, and these are the ones that I would grab this year. There's some amazing effects and instruments plugins. There's probably one of the best guitar amp sim plugins on this list, and a songwriting tool that can help with pretty much every aspect of writing your songs. Plus, there's a few freebies that I'll let you know about near the end of this video. I'm Zane, welcome to Audio Tech TV. This video is sponsored by Plugin Boutique. They asked me to look at their website and pick out the deals that I would actually purchase, which is what I have done and I'm going to share with you. There's a link down in the description to their website, so you can head over there and check out these deals, plus the many other ones that they have going on right now. And the first one that I'm going to mention is the Soundtoys deals. So you can grab individual plugins between 60 and 73% off in this deal. And some of the plugins to kind of highlight, or the ones that I like in here, are the Decapitator plugin. This is a pretty cool saturation plugin that can add some really nice color to your tracks, and you can use it all over your mix. You can see it's $69 right now in this sale, regularly $199. And another cool plugin to check out is this Little Altar Boy. This one is a vocal plugin, and you can use it in a number of different ways. You can use it to add some harmonies to your tracks, or you can just mangle your vocals however you want using Little Altar Boy. You can see it's $39 regularly, $99, so that's 60% off. Another great plugin right there. So they have quite a few plugins in here, all at great prices. You can get the Soundtoys plugin bundle that includes all 20 of their plugins. So you're going to get that Decapitator, the Little Altar Boy, Echo Boy, all of these amazing plugins in this bundle. It's $229 during this sale, regularly $499, and it's an incredible plugin bundle. Now, the other way that we can go is by purchasing this Soundtoys Effect Rack. And what this is an effects rack, and you can use it to create chains of the Soundtoys plugins. You don't get all 20, you get 14 plugins with this. So some of the ones that are missing are that Little Altar Boy, it's not in there, Little Plate, Little Primal Tap, Little Micro Shift, and Little Radiator are not in there, but you do get the Decapitator plus many other great plugins with this, and you can create those effects chains and save those chains, so you can easily add those chains to more projects and more tracks. But one thing to note is these are the full plugins, but you can't add the plugin individually on the track. You have to add it in this effects rack. Now, I don't know if that makes a big difference to you. It is just something to note. And you can see it's $129 for 14 plugins, which is an incredible value, regularly $299. All right, the second Black Friday deal on my list over at Plugin Boutique is the holiday bundles from iZotope. 3 bundles here that are available. We'll start with looking at this $49 one, which is the Gold Edition bundle. And what we get with this is Trash 2. I love that plugin. It's all about distortions, saturations, and you can get some really nice sounds out of it, or really trashy sounds depending on how you want to look at it. You get the Iris 2 synth, which is huge. You get Phoenix Verb stereo and the R2 stereo reverb. Both of those are nice reverb plugins. Excalibur, which is a multi-effects plugin. It can create lots of sounds. Excellent plugin. Break Tweaker Expanded, which can help you with creating beats and that sort of thing. Stutter Edit 2, which can create those stutter effects if you're interested in that. Plus you get 4 of the Elements plugins. So you get Ozone Elements, Neutron Elements, RX Elements, and Nectar Elements. So that's a great vocal plugin. This can help you to fix some of your audio. Maybe it's removing some background sounds or some sort of noise in your track. This can help with that. Neutron Elements is an incredible EQ plugin. And then you have Ozone, which is really designed for mastering, but you can use this on buses and other things, not just mastering. So this Gold Edition bundle is just $49, and you can see the price of all of these plugins would be $1,342 if you were to buy them individually. The next bundle is the Platinum Edition one, and this includes pretty much all of the same plugins from the last one, except for you get Ozone 9 Standard instead of Ozone Elements, and this adds more features to Ozone. Ozone Elements is great, but this one can do a lot more. You get Neutron 3 standard, and the same thing. The Elements one is great, but this one can do more. But as you can see, you still get the RX elements in there and the Nectar elements, plus all of those other plugins, like I said. And this one is $99, and you can see it's $1,899 if you were to purchase all of these plugins on their own. And now the last iZotope Holiday Bundle is the Diamond Edition. And with this one, you pretty much get all of those same plugins from the Platinum Edition, except for now in this one, you get the Nectar 3 Plus instead of the Elements version. And this is an incredible vocal plugin, so it can do so much with your vocals. It has a vocal assistant in there. You just hit the vocal assistant button, run your vocals through it, and it's going to make suggestions for you. An excellent plugin there. And that's the same with the Ozone plugin. It has a mastering assistant in there. You hit that button, run your mix through it, and it's going to make suggestions for you. Great for starting points or just use as is. And Neutron is the same thing. It has that assistant in there. You run your track through it, it makes those suggestions for you. Plus, in this one, you also get the Neoverb plugin. And Neoverb is a smart reverb that has a reverb assistant. So you run your track through it, it's going to make some suggestions, and you can choose to use those or edit them however you like. These are incredible plugins, and you can see this bundle here is $149. I know I spent a lot more on these plugins than that, and this is a very good deal. The third Black Friday deal on my list is one of the best guitar amp sim plugins out there. This is Bias FX 2. And you don't get these kinds of deals on this plugin very often. So there's 3 tiers to this. You have Bias FX 2 Elite, Pro, or Standard. So with the Standard version, you get 30 amps, 43 effects, and 70 presets. And you can see it's $39 through this sale, regularly $99. So that's a great deal right there. 30 amps and 43 effects for that price, and this is high quality stuff in here. Now the next one is the Pro, and you get 60 amps, 115 effects, and 130 presets. You can see it's $79 here, regularly $199. An excellent value right there. Again, this is really good quality guitar amp sim software. And finally, we have the Elite version. And in here you get 100 amps, 122 effects, and 210 presets. You can see it's going for $119 during the sale, regularly $299. Any of these 3 are excellent value if you're a guitar player. You have the stomp boxes in there, the rack effects, and Celestion speaker cabinets in there. It's a great deal no matter which one you decide to go with. Now the fourth Black Friday deal on my list is kind of a sleeper. This one is the Lifeline Expanse plugin. And this is a multi-effects plugin. It can add dirt and reamp, width, space. You can do some really cool things with this plugin. It's definitely worth checking out, and it kind of one of those sleeper plugins that you may not notice otherwise. It's one that I've been wanting to check out. You can see it's $49, regularly $59, so not a huge savings, but it is a savings, and it's a really cool plugin worth checking out. Fifth on my list is kind of 2 deals. These are the Arturia plugin bundles. There's the Arturia V Collection 8, which is on sale for 50% off right now. And in here, you get some amazing virtual synths. You actually get 28 virtual synths, and they're all incredible. These are synths that I've been using since I started out, and they continue to update them, getting them to sound better and better every time, and including way more sounds with them every time. So you can see in here you have your Junos, your Jupiter, Mellotron. Ones that I really loved when I was starting out were the CS80. I thought that was a very cool synth. I still do think that. And the ARP 2600 is a huge synth, and it can make some huge sounds. So you can see there's 28 synths all together in there. This one is $299, regularly $599. If you have the budget for it and you want a great synth collection, this is one of the best. And the next bundle from Arturia is the Effects Collection 2. If you've watched this channel for a while, you might have seen the video where I did an entire mix of a song using only these plugins, and I was surprised at how great it turned out, and I wasn't craving any other plugins. I could use these and I didn't need anything else. The quality of these plugins is very nice. So the price on this during the sale is $199, regularly $399, and well worth it. Now, the sixth deal on my list has some synths that I fell in love with when I first started in music production. This is the Native Instruments Complete Classics. And in here you get 3 synths and 1 excellent effect plugin. You get Massive, which is a massive analog style synth, but it's capable of creating modern basses and leads, plus some old school sounds in there. This could be your everyday workhorse synth if you want. You can see it includes 1,300 sounds with it. An incredible massive synth plugin. Now the next one is one that I absolutely fell in love with when I first started out. This is Absynth 5. Back then it was just Absynth when I started out, and I was doing music for some independent movies. I knew some directors back then, they wanted music, and I found this plugin and was able to create this ambience and soundscapes with it. It was so cool, and still to this day, if I'm asked to do some style of music like that, this is the first plugin that I go to. And it's kind of cool because it is a semi-modular plugin, so you can really dig in and create some sounds of your own, but it includes over 2,100 presets with it. So if you don't want to go in and adjust things yourself, you have 2,100 things to check out first as starting points. An excellent synth. I love that one. And the next one on the list is FM8. And this one could be the best FM synth plugin out there. It is huge. You can see it comes with over 1,200 presets with it. So lots of sounds in there, lots of things to test out. And between these 3 synths, you have over 4,600 sounds that you can choose from. So this is really a nice bundle to go with. Plus, you also get this replica delay plugin, and this is like 2 delays in one. You have your modern delay, which is more of a clean digital type of delay, and then you have a vintage mode, which is a little more gritty. And you can see it also has this diffusion mode, which is like a delay with a reverb. It's an excellent bundle to check out. You can see it is $99 right now, regularly $495. So a great value right there. The next Black Friday plugin boutique deal is Scalar 2, which is a huge plugin. It may not look like it at first, but this thing is capable of doing so much and can take your songwriting to a whole new huge level. Not just one level up, it's going up multiple levels the more you get into this plugin. It can detect your track's key and then give you alternative scales, chords, and modes that you can go with. It includes over 200 artist chord sets, plus over 300 unique genre, common, and mood-based chord sets. So for pretty much any style of music, you can find some chord progressions and that sort of thing in there. So those were the 7 deals on my Plugin Boutique Black Friday sale list. And now there's some freebies that I want to talk about. You can choose one of 6 plugins on checkout. And the 6 plugins are this Audiority Polycomp, which is a VCA type of compression. You have the Audiothing, the Orb. And this is a formant filter plugin that can make any sound kind of sound like a human vowel sound. So that's pretty neat right there. You have the Heaviosity Punish Light plugin, which is a saturation plugin that can give you subtle warmth or total destruction depending on how you want to use it. There is this free AAS sound bank. So you get the AAS player and then you get to choose one sound bank out of 40 banks. You have this mastering the mix levels, and this can help to make sure that your mix is going to sound good across streaming services or in live situations like maybe clubs and that sort of thing. This can help you to make sure your mix is going to sound good. Then we have the United Plugins Auto Former. And this one combines an analog style preamp with an auto volume feature and gentle compressor. Use it on vocals, drums, basses, or wherever you want to throw this on your mix. Now, if you want to get all 6 of these and you plan on doing multiple purchases on Plugin Boutique, you can only choose one per checkout. So if you're going to be making multiple purchases or buying multiple plugins during the sale, purchase them at separate transactions. That way, in each one, you can choose a different plugin that you're going to get for free. Purchase 6 different plugins or bundles, do it all separately, and you're going to get all 6 of these if that's something you want. Now check out the video where I mixed a track using only the Arturia Effects Collection bundle by clicking the video on the screen. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating, and we'll talk soon.